great to be here tonight in British Columbia, and I always enjoy my time in British Columbia. I'm a product of one region, the Atlantic region, and I think that gives me certain advantages because I understand that regional issues are extremely important. And in fact, as a part of a cabinet, I always remember that not all the solutions come from Ottawa. And in fact, Pacific Gateway represented the kind of innovation that is generated in a region and needs support from a strong national government. And I was proud to support Pacific Gateway. It was good for British Columbia, it was good for Canada. And in fact, I think that's one of the responsibilities of the Liberal Party and a Liberal leader, is to unify Canadians around great national objectives and finding commonalities of interest and regional issues and projects to support and see as being as important as those in any other part of the country. I believe very strongly that I've been a lucky Canadian. I grew up in rural Nova Scotia. My family had a little grocery store in Cheveree, Hants County, Nova Scotia. My parents lived in the house attached to the grocery store, and they worked very hard. And I was reminded of how fortunate I was recently. They didn't have the opportunity to get post-secondary education like their kids were able to get. When they work day and night, it's easy to forget about how fortunate we are. The other day I was in a cab in Toronto, and the driver was a guy from Somalia. His name was Dahir. And he started to speak with me, and we were talking about issues, and he told me that he is working 70 hours per week driving his cab. And he told me that he tells his children every day that they are the luckiest people in the world to live in Canada. Dahir doesn't take for granted what an extraordinary country we have. We cannot take for granted what an extraordinary country Canada is either. And that's why Liberals need to unite and fight Stephen Harper in the next election and stand for something. Not be a political windsock, following the polls and the focus groups every week, but putting forward new ideas that can build a better Canada. That's what I'm doing in this leadership race. Whether it's building a clean energy economy, helping Aboriginal peoples achieve economic opportunities, or helping young Canadians engage in their communities and their country through better scholarships. The fact is we can make a difference, and we have a responsibility to earn the trust of Canadians with bold thinking, new ideas based on Liberal values, which are Canadian values. Let's work together, let's unite, and let's give Canadians a better choice in the next election.